Thank you. All right. Yeah, it's me again with Deus Ex. Like, what else? Like, I don't know. Maybe something else in the future. No. Anyways, yeah, I'm Heinki. I'm going to show again Deus Ex. What?
No spoilers?
No spoilers. Okay, I didn't spoil anything. I didn't say it. Okay. Anyways, I'm Heinki. I'm going to show again Human Revolution, like I did last time, 2018, I think. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just start. So first things first, we're going to skip a cutscene at the start, which normally would take 6 minutes. So don't be worried about it. I just loaded it already, so we can just start immediately. So 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa. Oh, okay. I was turned around. I was a bit confused for a moment. Also, nice code. Okay, so the first code is 0451. This is like scripted, so I can't do anything. And as mentioned before, we skip a cutscene, which takes normally 6 minutes because nobody cares about it. And we play the game in French because it's a language I'm learning. No, totally not. Miroki Chinchin ici. Don't ignore it, I'm just making fun because there are some lines I hear so many times I can't get rid of it. And the French version is 13 seconds faster, that's why we play it. So first glitch coming up, we take the fire extinguisher, throw it into the corner because we like fire extinguishers. Go ourselves into the corner, and then we go out of bounds. Excuse me. Hello. There you go. And then we just pass by the level. So this is like a scripted scene we completely skip, which is normal. It's like completely fine. And here we're going to do a cactus jump. Jumping on cactus is completely fine. Sortez! I don't know what it means, but it's fine. I just don't mind me. I'm just going to scream some random French words.
You should have put it in Russian.
No, the Russian version is 1 minute slower.
1 minute?
Yeah.
But at least it sounds fine.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, now you might be confused and say like, hold on, Heinki, this is normally not the route you're taking because you died. Yes, I died. It's fine. But this is normally not the route you might remember. The reason for this is because we found we found a setup which allows us to do a certain skip consistently, and because of that skip, we can just go way faster than normally. Also, for some reason, the loading times are much higher, so don't worry about it. It's completely fine. But we're going to use a box here. So first of all, we take the box here next to the guards, which are shooting at us. So I'm going to try to do it more carefully. Opening the door, give me that box. Okay, and then I'm throwing it over. So in the old route, we took that fire extinguisher there, and then we tried to do a skip. But the skip was super inconsistent, and if you couldn't do it, you just lost basically 10 seconds. However, now there's a consistent setup like this, bam, and then you just run out. So there's normally a scientist who's like going to get killed, but we don't want to watch him get killed, so we just skip it and say adios. Go here. Okay, so this is a scene in the story. Boom, explosion, my arms, my legs, gone, and then he becomes a cyborg. The end. Okay, so now we get into Seraph Manufactory, which is like a blah 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 stage, basically. So, donation time.
All right, we already have a $5 donation from Patty2 Plays. It doesn't say anything, but thank you for your donation.
Hey. All right.
Adam, ici David. Vous êtes arrivé?
Ouais, je suis dans l'entrée.
Désolé d'écourter votre convalescence, mais nous avons un problème. Une intrusion dans notre usine de Milwaukee Junction.
Milwaukee Junction. I don't know what it means.
Chan, notice me.
What?
It's the name of the company, isn't it?
Is it?
Milwaukee Junction Factory or something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we have it in English, but... Eba, c'est pas tour. A zebra tour. Yeah, right?
Mon amplificateur rétinien est des siennes. Vous pouvez le réparer?
Réparer? Okay. So that means repair?
Sans doute.
Hello, with a French lesson with Heinki.
He's installing more RAM into you, I think.
Yeah, download more RAM so that everything gets rebooted quicker. Maybe my loading times get faster now, that would be nice.
Do you think if he starts thinking a lot, he runs out of RAM?
At one point, yes. Because we are going to restart ourselves.
Yeah.
That sounds weird, but yeah, we restart ourselves later.
Ça arrive maintenant à l'hélistation.
Je sais. Des intégristes se sont introduits dans notre usine et ils ont pris des otages. Peut-être que cette fois vous sauverez quelqu'un.
So
C'est votre
Pritchard.
jour de chance. Je vais faire comme si je n'avais rien entendu.
All right, because Pritchard is a dick. We stole his candy before, and one thing you might see here is basically I'm sprint jumping the entire time. The reason for that is if you look in the top left corner, you will see a bar going up and down the entire time. This is because we have a stamina bar, even though we can augment ourselves. Tem Dimash. Something in... No, I'm not going to say it. Anyways. So for some reason, we're losing stamina even though we're in the future. And because of that, I can't sprint in forever. What we can do though is, in the moment the stamina runs out, we jump, we keep the velocity of running, and that helps us just going faster. And that's what we go. Oh, certain Sanders. A certain someone, I guess. Right? Where's my French friend?
I mean, it was his name. Just in French, I guess.
Alright, so here we take our selection. So if you play the game casually, this is like where you can decide what kind of game you or what kind of playthrough you want to have. So lethal or non-lethal, stealthy or not. And we don't care, we just take the revolver. The next step is we're taking a box because boxes are our friends and they allow us to go out of bounds. So what I'm going to do is go out of bounds at this fence, excuse me. Or not, as you can see. Ah. Whoa, nice. Hold on a minute. Excuse me. Come on. There you go. So, hey, that is an easy glitch, nice. So anyways, we go out of bounds, we drop there, take the ladder, and then we jump down. And if you played this casually, we'll be like, hold on, where are all the guards? Well, we skip the trigger to spawn the guards, and because of that, we get the stealth bonus. Because you can be a ninja if there is nobody, right? Nobody will notice if there is nobody to notice. So this is very stealthy again. We just run next to all the coworkers until they see us. And then we lure the AI over. So they think like, oh no, he's in the passage, and then we just go across the room and just skip it. It's pretty good. Next coming up is going to be like another hacking scene. Boot montage. Alright. So first of all, 1337.
Yeah. Quoi? Vous n'avez pas colmaté la...
Colmaté la... Okay. Sorry, I'm so bad I faked my glitch. Okay. Anyways, normally you can skip through there by using the box, but I failed a couple of times, so I have to do it normally, and I got seen, which is pretty bad, but it's okay. What? I never hear that.
No, I've never heard that scream either, man.
Alright, it's fine. So, that's what I wanted to do. Excuse me, sir. Please don't shoot me too much. Ah, they shoot me too much. This is bad. It's okay. We have luckily autosave, so we can just use that. So normally we do a stealth section where we just run through next to them. But because they're already hostile, they see us, which is not what's intended. But because we have to wait in the loading screen, donation time.
Yeah, I want to remind everyone that even the smallest donations can help a lot. $1 can provide a child with treatments against diarrhea, one of the top killers of children under the age of 5 globally, or help treat 4 children against pneumonia, the single largest cause of death in children worldwide. So even if you can donate only a small amount, everything counts.
Alright, so this was very stealthy.
Very stealthy.
Very stealthy, yeah. So normally you're not supposed to be seen by the camera, but I failed my sprinting, so that was really bad. So here we do the same, we just run next to the cannon, just being a bullet sponge, but we don't care. Also we skip a cutscene, so nobody knows what happened with that guy there.
Oui, mais vous aviez raison.
And then we take another elevator. So this game likes a lot of elevator. The reason for that is basically how the game is constructed. So they don't want it to have huge chunks of a level load all the time so that you have like one big level instead. And they do it by certain triggers. Those triggers are the elevators in this game. And they load like one by one after certain sections. So you have like a huge level, and if you do everything perfectly without reloading or saving, then you don't need to really go through any trigger zones, which is very nice and a really cool attempt to do that. But we will abuse that later on. Right now it's not a big deal. Also, I'm supposed to do some AI manipulation, but it doesn't really matter. Also, I will need the revolver for the next scene, so don't worry about it. But before that, we're going to do another glitch. So first of all, I'm going to run to this door and start a cutscene. I save, and then I load during the cutscene. So if we did everything correctly, we'll be in a scene which is not supposed to be happening yet, because that is when the scene after the cutscene. Okay, we get it. Hooray! and then we steal his gun. Oh wow, come on.
Quelle est votre situation? Merde.
I got the info. Okay. Anyway, so we shoot the guy in the hat, and because we shoot him in the hat, we can skip the part. Normally there would be a cutscene,
Voulez-vous que je...
but the script gets interrupted, and because the script is not playing out, we can just do whatever in the cutscene. So if I wouldn't do anything, nothing will happen until either I kill the hostage or kill him. In this case, we kill him because it's faster. So now we're done. We didn't rescue any hostages. Everyone hates us, but we don't care. We need to go fast. So that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to be back in Seraph Manufactory, where we're going to go to Pritchard, give him the typhoon, and then we have a very, very important conversation with our boss. But because this will take a while and we need to do a lot of walking, you have time to read some donations.
Yes, I have a $40 donation from Alexia with a lot of ease.
Hey!
Good luck, Heinki, and later Henny on the runs.
You mean Heini, right?
Hi. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Henny.
Surprise! Heinki is doing more runs.
What? I didn't know I do Bioshock, but okay.
Have you ever asked for this?
What a shame, I guess so.
Tout ça rappelle de mauvais souvenirs. J'adore.
Alright, so we did one conversation, now we go over here. And fun fact, because we skipped the first cutscene in the game, normally in the cutscene the elevator goes really high up to get to the office, but in the game it's like only half of it. It's very funny and interesting. Also, best talk with your boss. Alright, nice.
I wish my talk with my boss was like that.
And this is how you get a raise, my friends. Okay, anyways. So now that we're done, he's saying like, you remember the corpse you skipped? Yes, I remember. I don't know if you saw it, but basically there was a cutscene where I skipped it. And he's saying like, I liked his brain, give me his brain. And we're like, okay. So we need to go to the police station, break in, kill all the police officers. No, we don't need, but they will hunt us, and we need to take the brain out there. So we're going to do that. But first, we need to talk with an old woman who wants just to talk with us. So we're going to do it in the fastest fashion we can by just... Normally, we would take out our gun, and then she would be scared, but it doesn't work all the time. For this, we would need to have a higher frame rate, which I can't do. So we will just do a really fast way of accepting her request. So basically, she's saying, please find out what happened with your wife and my daughter, blah, 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 hui, hui, hui. And we say like, oh, we don't care, but we say, okay, we do it. And when we don't do it, because it's the fastest way to skip the conversation. Nice guy, Jensen.
Well, he really doesn't like his babushka. He should consider his family relationships.
Well, he's augmented. He doesn't need to. Alright, but before we go to the police station, our boss is like, as I said before, giving us a raise. So he said like, hey, get yourself some candy and more RAM. So okay, we're going to get to the clinic and get more RAM. Hey, we got an upgrade, so use the upgrade. Hooray, now we can run faster. Whoa, so much faster. Well, the difference is not very high, sadly, but it gives us another good ability, which allows us to jump higher, and we need to use that later on. The problem with jumping higher in this game is that the fall damage will still apply and kills us, so yeah.
Pour le moment, je veux connaître l'identité de ce cadavre. Allez au commissariat et récupérer son relais neural.
Relais neural, okay. You heard it, we do it, and let's go. So now we need to go to the police station, and while we go to the police station, yeah, read some donation.
All right, we have an anonymous $20 donation saying, Baguette, hon hon hon. Also, hi staff.
Oui, oui. Isu isi, con Matela. Miru Kichinchen. Those are all the words I know from this game, and we have heard them already before. Also, this police guy is nice, so, oops. Smoking kills, that's why he died. Don't worry about it. So, this is an actual strat. So, everyone outside the police station is now hunting us. They're like, oh no, the police officer got shot, so we need to find this guy. But they didn't hear it inside the police station, so everyone in the police station is like, okay, he's just running around with a revolver, nothing to worry. Oops, never mind. So then we throw a banner against ourselves. Now we're out of bounds. There's a professor. We want him to be scared, because normally if he's not scared, he wants to talk with us, but we don't want to talk with him, so, excuse me? Okay. Now he's really scared,
J'ai le
So
relais nord.
He cannot be scared anymore.
Avec une sorte de disque chimio-organique. Pritchard
It's
devrait y jeter
fine.
un coup
So
d'œil.
we took the hacker's brain, and now we need to run out. But as you can see, everyone hates us now. So we need to run.
Surtout s'il s'agit d'une technologie
it's fine.
militaire. Alors
Not
qu'est-ce que j'en fais?
everyone. I still like you.
Oh, you're too kind. But you're not the police officer, so it doesn't count. Anyways, so the reason we shot the police officer in front of a police station is because he has a shotgun. And while the loading screen is happening, and before we gain control, he will look at us and boom, headshot us. And we immediately die. We don't want that to happen. So we shoot him before. Like 300 IQ. Anyways, so now that we're done, we need to go to Jensen's apartment, which is basically
Jenny,
Alexander,
qu'est-ce qu'il voulait?
which is going to be across the road. And while we go there, we have like a nice conversation with Pritchard. Secrétaire personnel. Yeah? Okay. Good job. Alright. And while we go to the apartment, you have time to talk.
All right. I don't know if $5 from Smacker is enough, but I would still do it. Honk!
Bonjour, Pritchard.
Oh,
J'arrive à mon appartement.
But there's no goose here.
Also, there's an anonymous $5 donation saying, having Heinki serenade me in French is making me blush. 5 to runner's choice.
Ils sont ici. The best part is I have no clue what I'm saying, but yeah, I at
Laissez-moi
least...
deviner.
oui,
I-
oui.
oui,
Baguette of Flash.
Pour le cordon bleu, ok.
Comment ils ont pu infiltrer notre réseau. Il y a un signal permanent qui provient de Derelictro.
Derelictro.
Plein territoire des gangs.
Territoire de gong? Like a gong, right?
Et quel meilleur
I think so.
millier des fleurs de Derelictro.
D'accord. J'y vais tout de suite.
Okay, so basically what is happening is our boss is telling us, okay, you have a chip, I don't want to infect any of my computers, so use your own private computer at home and find out what is happening with that. So the hacker, Pritchard, is helping us, finding out what's going on, and then he's saying like, okay, go to the gang territory, because there's a jammer signal, and you have to turn it off. This is really cool in the run, because, because we're going to do a lot of AI manipulation. So before, I completely failed the AI manipulation, so don't worry about it, because I'm going to explain it now. So how it works is, once the AI hears you, they go into a 3-second state where they go and look at the last location they saw. And that's what we're going to abuse. Basically, we make them hear ourselves at a certain location, and as you can see, the guard turns to the right and never considers looking at the left, hearing the footsteps. And that's what we're abusing. So we make them turn around, make them look on the other side, go around, and then this is how you do a stealth section. Also, I hope you like physics, because we're going to do a physics boost, or like a physics abuse, more to say. Entendu? Oui, okay. So we take this barrel, we throw it into the corner, and what we're going to do is we take it, look away, good. Put it in a corner, throw a grenade underneath, and then we boost ourselves up, nice. And this is a grenade boost. So normally you have to go around the entire way
Est-ce que la backdoor est toujours
and
ouverte?
climb up here.
Non, bien joué.
And if you do that, it's fine, but it's slower. And we figured out there's a physics boost, and how it works is, if you use an object, it doesn't matter. It can be a fire extinguisher, or a box, which doesn't get destroyed immediately, or a barrel in this case, and you throw a grenade underneath, the physics get applied and push the object away. What you can do is, if you jump in the correct moment, the physics object applies its physics to the player controller. Player. What? We. Okay. Anyways. So it applies it to the player, and because of that, you get a pretty nice boost. Also, I'm using my own hand, don't worry.
Cyber
Broken...
things.
Just cyber things. Broken animations are the best. The gun becomes his head. He's a unicorn. Okay. Anyways, so now that we took care of the jammer signal, we're going to get to FEMA. And the best part about a game is if the start of a level is at the end of a level, so you can just break it, mostly. Yeah.
Pritchard, vous avez l'adresse de cette usine?
Je n'ai qu'une
Alright.
zone de recherche, Jensen.
So first things first, we just run over here,
Sortir de l'ordinaire.
start a cutscene, and we break the glass before, because the AI did not spawn yet. Then we take this box
Les mercenaires qui ont
and
tué
throw
Megan et
it
son équipe.
over this thing, because there is no roof actually. Ba-bam! So, literally dropping the box over the roof, and then we throw it over. As you have seen before, we do box clips, and it works that way since there is only one-sided collision. So if you're out of bounds, you can go inbounds from the other side, and that's very helpful. And what we're going to do now is we go to the boss at the end without going through the normal level. So we skip it. So when we go through here, drop. And before I hit the ground, I'm going to take the Icarus landing system. This allows me to have no fall damage, and because of getting no fall damage, we don't die. So also, this is like boss fight music happening. We know that he spawns here, so we give him a surprise. So, hey Barrett! Happy birthday!
Yay!
Hey, he's dead! Hey! And because,
But
as
the
I
boss
said,
wasn't invited.
no, he's
have-
gone already.
Oh.
He's already gone. He had this cake. He had enough. Explosive cake. So, anyways,
Moi, ça arrive.
because we know where he spawns, we put the explosive. He dies, and we can immediately leave the level. This is the bonus if the end of the level is at the start of the level. So this is like nice. And what
I
would we
think
need?
those elevators need some music one day.
Yes, one day we will get some music for it. But for now, donation time.
All right, we have $20 from Kitty Amuts.
Oh,
Hey, it's Heinki. Nearly missed us after being told you were on at 10 a.m. tomorrow. What a nice thing to watch before bed. Yay!
Hey.
Good luck. Hope to see you next month. I love ESA, love chat.
All right. Tomorrow, or basically today, yeah, at 10 there's going to be cluster truck. So it's technically correct.
You spoiled it.
But it's on the schedule. It's not a spoiler.
Still.
There's never a hidden game. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Miroki Chinchin. Isu isi.
Don't French me.
Jensen,
Oui,
j'ai
oui.
besoin de vous parler. Rejoignez-moi tout de suite dans
All right.
J'aimerais bien, Francis. Mais
Ah.
je dois d'abord faire mon rapport à Sarif.
I need to learn more French so I can
Ou
just
alors
say
vous pouvez écouter ce que j'ai à dire au cas où ça changerait votre rapport. Terminé.
terminé. All right. So,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
go, you go. No, you go.
no.
It's your run, go, man.
I'm going already.
Okay,
so it's your
okay.
turn.
So you know, now that we are a cyborg, we have all these cool augmentations, right?
Yeah.
What do you think a Buddhist augmentation would be called?
A Buddhist?
Buddhist.
A Buddhist?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Jensen.
Okay.
Tenez, c'est pour vous.
Je ne sais pas où. Oui, oui.
He's happy.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
Mais où
Good one,
êtes-vous,
good one.
Jensen?
You have
Never
another one?
asked for this, did you?
I never
Je voulais
asked for
d'abord
this.
faire mon rapport à
You have another
Sarif.
one?
No.
No, okay.
Not right now. Maybe.
Not right
maybe
now.
later.
Maybe later.
Chez vous.
Je suis pas
Okay,
l'échappé, Francis.
so we had to talk with
C'est
our
juste que
boss,
j'adore
and now we
vous faire
need to
râler.
talk with Pritchard.
10 minutes,
So,
Jensen.
fun fact, if you played this game casually, and if you talked with Pritchard before, you will know that story-wise, there is like something the boss was not telling you. So there's a lot of drama happening, and Jensen wants to know why the boss decided to do that, and you can like get hidden information from the game. But because we are speedrunners, we don't want to know about that, so we don't have that conversation. So we go first to the boss, then talk with Pritchard. Pritchard's going to say like, oh, look at you, you're like a running dog. And we say like, we don't care, we don't want to go fast. So we just spam it and go to Hengsha, which is basically Hong Kong in the future. And the special part about Hengsha is we're going to completely skip it. Why? Well, you will see soon. But for now, your turn.
All right, I want to remind everyone to look down and see that we're almost at $10,000. So get in those donations so we can hit the 10,000 while Heinki is still on.
Look down. That sound. Where's my badge? Okay. All right. So first of all, oh hey, a box. What could I do with it? Give me that. So we throw it over. Then we go over here and take this with us. Just running around. My box. Nothing unusual. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through this wall. So normally, as you can see, the subway is closed, but not if you're using a box. So you go to the subway, and luckily you can use the subway. It's only that the door is closed. And the reason for that is because there's like a mission you need to do. You need to find Tong, you need to find a hacker, you need to do blah blah blah. We don't care about that. We just take a box, it's faster. And that's where we skip to Taeyong Medical. And Taeyong Medical is going to be very interesting. Like as before with a grandma, which wanted to talk with us, we're going to do something similar. But for now, we just need to do Taillon Medical. Parfait.
Il faut que je puisse avoir accès à un terminal de sécurité dans la tour de la ville haute.
So first things first, hack a bit. So this guy wants us to rescue him. He's saying like, help us. And we say, okay, we're going to help you, but we're actually not. It's just to skip the dialogue. That's how you do it fast. Also, this guy would normally kill us, so we kill him before. Oops. And because of that, we do it stealth. Nobody sees us. Ninja. And while running through this, we just hope that nobody sees us, and just for convenience reasons, nothing else. Oops. I want to skip this laser, and I completely failed, but it's not a big deal. That guy screams a lot, also. Stormtrooper aim, thanks. And now we're here. Okay. So now I'm going to heal myself. I need a lot of health, because there's going to be a trick coming up where I'm going to use a fire extinguisher. But before I do that, find out in the next episode after a donation.
Alright, that was quick. We got $100 from Deluxe with no comment. But thank you a lot for your generosity, and we're itching ever so closely on those $10,000.
Hey!
Alright everyone, we reached $10,000! Woo!
You can read that donation. Go, go, go. Rush B. Mine.
Wrong game, Heinki.
Rush donation.
Rush
Un
donation.
enregistrement de sécurité. Van Bruggen dit qu'il l'a copié sur un serveur quelque part.
Sur un serveur. Okay. So, what I just did now is I'm going to skill the Typhoon, which we're going to use later on. But we're taking the fire extinguisher. As I said, the fire extinguisher is going to be important. I have a mine, I have a fire extinguisher, we're becoming MacGyver. So, but first, we need to close this big-ass elevator. Then we jump on this. Then I show you a magic trick, excuse me. Hello? Stand. Magic trick. Ooh. Vanish.
Where did it go?
I don't know. And then we use the Typhoon. Whee! And the Typhoon gets us out of bounds.
Presented by Michael Bay.
Yes. So we have a fire extinguisher out of bounds. We have ourselves out of bounds. We take our fire extinguisher with us. And then we're going to do a physics boost. So first of all, I line it up. Then I place a mine on it. And now it becomes a rocket. Whee!
Wait.
Look at his teeth. Very nice. He takes care of it. Also, we were talking about music. Time for some music. Wait, something's wrong with the music. Oh wait, this is not elevator music. You know what it is?
I know what it is.
It's Russian hard bus. It's still fine, it's fine. Okay.
I like that music system there.
Those enemies like hard bus as well, so I'm giving him a concussion grenade. Disco effects. Pew!
A heart-based grenade.
A heart basic grenade. Alright. Oh wait, we have another elevator, it's fine, it's working. Okay. Perfect. Alright. So now we're here at the helicopter place. So we're going to throw 2 EMP grenades to destroy those 2 robots. Well, when you played this casually, you probably had a lot of struggle when you didn't know how EMP grenade works. At least I had that because I was playing through this stealthily. But after I knew that you can just literally throw it and they get immediately destroyed. It's very, very easy. So I'm going to load up on a lot of candy because in the future you need a good, not only need a good dentist, but you need a lot of energy so you can use your augmentations.
Direction Montréal. Je t'expliquerai en chemin.
T'as intérêt. All right.
Not that the bio.
¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? Tengo trabajo, sí, sí. Cálmate la Achtung.
The worldwide.
I'm just speaking everything. All right. Next scene is going to be very interesting. So this is my favorite scene, which is Taeyong. No, we did Taeyong Medical. This is Pike's communication. So first of all, we go out of bounds. And next on, we're going to have a big-ass elevator scene. So I'm going to explain the glitch. Once again, we use a box, but the door is too thick. So you can't go through this elevator. So what we're going to do is we throw ourselves through the first half of the elevator. And then we look into a certain corner to get basically through. But first I need to throw this. Hello?
Je suis censé dire merci, Francis.
What? What? I have no clue what's going on, but sure. Okay, so we go through the first half, and then we just go a bit back and forth and clip through. Come on. Okay. Hey. Okay, time for some donation. Thanks. By Heinki. Wait.
Qu'est-ce qui vous fait dire ça? Le sous-sol caché?
All right, thank you, Heinki. We got a $22 donation from Sartre saying XD. Thank you very much for that donation. Then we got an anonymous donation for $22 saying honk. No, this is not literally. No goose. No. Yeah, stop. Anyways, then we got a $50 donation from Rogue Dark Jedi saying, "Hi Heinki, I never asked for Russian hard bus, but that was great donation goes to Runner's Choice. Thank you very much, I will think of something." And we got a $50 donation from Murtag saying, "Love Deus Ex runs, I've watched loads of Heinki's marathon runs from home before, so it's awesome to get to watch from the audience this time." Thank you very much for those donations. Keep the donations going on, they're going for a good cause, and I'm giving back to Heinki.
Alright, this man is a multi-talent genius. He can not only speedrun Deus Ex, but also can speedrun donations.
Next time, both at the same time.
Do what? Both at the same time?
Speedrun the game and read your donations.
If a screen would be here, that wouldn't be a problem.
Augment yourself, so you have the screen in your brain.
Give me a third arm so I can do both at the same time.
It's just like reading Twitch chat. Just nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically the same. Only that I need a second mouse so I can control it. Anyways, so right now we need to wait because this is a long-ass elevator scene. Also, the best part is because we skipped it, now Jensen is saying, Pritchard is saying like, "Hey, your elevator is there," but wait, we're already at the bottom. So, nothing is happening. So, once again, we take this box. I don't know why he's screaming so loud. Anyways, we take this box. Just skip here, and then we go to the room 8021. Not 8888. Okay. Go through here, and next hard boss fight. So I have some party crackers with me. So first
hard
one,
boss fight?
Another boss fight.
Oh, I thought you meant hard boss.
No hard boss. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right. Anyways, Yelena is dead. So because of that, we can now skip this level or finish it. So what I do first is I trigger the helipad so that Malik is coming to arrive and pick me up. Then I'm going to take a jar of candy with me because candy is important. And I take some revolver ammunition. So because I run through this hallway, Malik is now waiting for us, which is a good thing, so I don't need to wait for her. And now we can skip it. One. Hello. There you go.
Jensen?
It's pretty convenient that everywhere you go actually has a helipad to save you, right?
À la maison,
Si.
Malik.
I guess that's the future. Helipads everywhere.
Yeah.
Very smart.
I would like just that the Jensen's head rotates and he flies away. That would be that would be pretty good. But maybe in the future, just like like the propeller open and whee.
Yeah. So I guess Jensen is like the future Go-Go gadget.
Exactly. Yeah. That is what I was thinking of, but I forgot what it was called. Thank you.
Go-Go Jensen.
Go Jensen. Oh. Anyways, so elevators are slow, and I don't want to have hard bus there. So I'm going to take the fire extinguisher express. It's much faster. You just stand on an object and you fall through this floor. Whee! Okay,
Nobody
done.
heard that.
Nobody heard that. So how this works, as I've explained before, elevators are all connected and they trigger the next area to render them. So what we do is the collision is there and we abuse that. So we don't see anything, but because we know the layout of the level, we can just skip it. And that's what we basically did here. We just put ourselves out of bounds, take the fire extinguisher, and then we just drop to the floor. Since, as seen before, elevators are very slow, and that's why we have a lot of time to read our own donations in hard bus. Also, I shoot this barrel away because it's faster, no other reason. Now everyone is scared here, which is fine, so we don't care. Like even that woman fell down. Like, maybe I should help her up, but those guys don't have a sudden scream in the background. Okay, sure. But once again, we take a box with us. So story-wise, we need to have a conversation with Taggart, who is like an antagonist to Seraph and someone else later on, but it's not a big deal. But for now, because we don't want to talk with him, we take this box with us. And we're going to go to our own home base, or basically to Seraph Manufactory. So this area is now blocked, but it's fine because we have hard box, not hard bus.
Sounds like
Let's
there's
just
a party
hope the
back.
walls are not hard.
Seems like it. So, hello? Excuse me? I need to go through here.
Do you
Kolmatela!
need
Hey,
more
very
hard
good.
bus? No?
Alright. So this is the area where you're not supposed to be. As you see, like, whoop, they disappear and whoop. Okay. So, totally fine. We're just trained with Goku, don't worry about it. So, so that's why we can tell. But anyways, the trigger to go into the Seraph Manufacturer is still active, which is the door. Because you can use the door, the game thinks like, oh, he did all the conversation. Okay, so we skip everything and just let the player advance to the next part, which is going to be Hang Sha again. So first of all, we need to talk with our boss again. So we fly in, and yeah, this will take a while. So
Super.
Super.
Alors, je suis censé faire quoi au juste?
Je sais pas. Il a dit que tu devrais appeler le patron.
les patrons. Okay, oui. All right. So since we have since we have some time, go for some donation.
Yeah, I want to remind everyone who's viewing and who's thinking about donating that they can be eligible for 2 amazing paintings called Italian Plumber Sitting in a Show at an Autumn Evening and Still Life of Mankind Conquering the Sky. If you donate $35 over the course of the marathon, you're eligible to win those 2 amazing paintings. So get in those donations.
Ja, das ist sehr gut. Okay, and anyways. So we go to our boss, realize he's not there, so we go back and we go to Hang Sha. Because, well, someone's saying like, yeah, he's going over there, so we're like, okay. And we're making ourselves on the way. So we need to run a bit. Once again, Benson is groaning a bit because, I don't know, maybe his French voice is, or he can't stand my French anymore.
So if your boss isn't there, is the company called Sans Serif Industries then?
Okay, it's die. No, I did so many bad puns. I guess this is fine. This is fine. It's okay.
This is fine.
Just as
We asked for this.
we asked for this. What a shame. All right, so we land in Hang Sha. Oh no, it's an ambush, but we don't care. So we take the invisibility augmentation and turn ourselves invisible. So you might have realized that before I changed the difficulty, and the reason for that is I'm going to do a skip here, which is a bit cruel, but it's going to be safe faster. So first of all, if you go into the elevator before rescuing Malik or before she dies, there's going to play a cutscene, and it takes 15 seconds extra, and you get to see her get executed. I don't want to see her executed, but I want to get her get killed faster. That's why I turn up the the difficulty, so she dies faster, and stand on top of the elevator, skipping the dialogue. And while I go to the end of this scene, she's going to say, "Give him hell, and we can leave." Spy boy. Malik.
Que tu vas devoir te débrouiller tout seul.
Farida.
Farida.
Payer ce qu'ils m'ont fait.
Sacre bleu. Okay.
What's F in French?
B-movie. What? Fun fact, if you played Mankind Divided, you know that Malik survives.
Oh, spoilers.
Deal with it. Oh no, glitches! So we glitched. So we downloaded not enough RAM. So the game is telling us like, hey, go to the clinic and download more RAM. But we don't really care. So we just say like, nah, it's fine.
That's what you get for clipping through walls.
Yeah.
Glitches.
It fills
Yeah,
the
I
memory
need-
too fast.
I think I need to eat more candy, right?
Yeah.
So that the batteries are full. Also, this guy, his only purpose is there to stand and wait that Jensen is coming over to talk and wants to talk with you. And we take his job away by just not talking with him. It's a bit sad, but yeah. The only way you can get rid of him is either shoot him before, go invisible, or give him money and then he will never talk with you ever again. But yeah, so now we need to talk with Tong, who is a gangster, and he's hiding in the sewers. So we go into the sewers. And while we do that, we have time to read some donations.
Yes, we have a $50 donation from username Niels. Are we certain these boxes aren't companion cubes in disguise?
Maybe. But yeah,
Also, thank you for the $50.
thank you for donating $50. Take care and goodbye. Gute Reise, gute Besserung. Alright, so first of all, now that we have the stealth augmentation is completely broken in this game. It allows you to go through lasers. It makes you go completely invisible for the enemy, and you can just pass through them, and they don't care. They just hear you, but as long as they can't see you, they don't really care. Also, I chucked this jar of candy so I can refill my batteries and go more invisible here. Also, in this section, those enemies become my friends. So yay, now they're our friends. Also, this is Tong. We skipped his dialogue or the entire mission by going through Hengsha. We take his laser gun, and oh no, I still didn't download enough RAM, but that's fine.
Eat some more candy.
Yeah, I just eat more candy. But we'll fix it for later.
I hope your teeth are augmented.
Yeah, they can wash themselves. It's
Can I have that as well, please?
Built-in toothbrush.
built-in toothbrush, yeah.
You know, like window wipes on a car.
Yes, exactly. The only thing you need to refill is the toothpaste, so you just plug it in your head or something, I don't know.
Like a capsule you put in your teeth.
No, maybe. Anyways, this is like another hidden way of passage, so we need to go to the harbor. So we're going to do that and just go through the sewer.
Nothing.
Okay. So here we just run through, and there's a bomb, and we need to place that bomb. So we're going to steal the bomb and then leave immediately. Tong.
Comment vous avez eu cette fréquence?
Secret de tradition chinoise.
Ancient Chinese secret. De tradition chinoise.
Posez-le sur son bureau et activez-le.
Alright.
Et si je fais ça pour vous? En quoi est-ce que ça va m'aider?
L'explosion distraira les gardes. Vous n'aurez plus qu'à sauter dans
So,
un conteneur. Mais
while we have this scene, Tong is like going to tell us what we have to do, but we don't really care. We already know where to place the bomb, so we just go
Je
here,
l'active quand je serai prêt à partir.
place the bomb and skip. Boom, done. Alright, so this was Hengsha, and now we get to Singapore. Yep. And nothing's happened. So, your turn.
Yes.
I choose you.
Oh, speaking of choosing, the next bit war that's coming up is for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the character choice. Rosalina is currently leading with $300 that got sniped throughout the last run. So if you want to see someone else being played, get in those donations.
trouvez l'émetteur et débranchez-le, je pourrai vous suivre.
Alright, so at the start of this level, we just clip through the wall once again because it's faster. Normally you can run around and it takes like 7 to 8 seconds, but this is nicer. Also, we take another box here, and this area is fascinating. So before, this box was already glitched, so there was a way you can just punch him in the face and immediately kill the boss without doing anything extra. We found a better way, an amazing way to be honest, by just going out of bounds. So first of all, we go out of bounds, and we save, just for safety. We drop into the ground, and we don't see anything. Don't worry, I'll navigate you. So hello, welcome with Heinki system. So first of all, you go forward. When you look at this small hill, you go forward. Or you are stuck. Okay, hello? Jensen, please run. Excuse me. Heinki navigation system needs an upgrade. Okay, so now you just go forward.
Download more RAM.
Download more RAM. So you go all the way forward. Then you turn to the left, and you go all the way forward again. What is happening? I don't know. Just follow me. Congrats, you skipped the boss fight.
Can I download you on my phone?
All right.
Yeah.
Go right, Kolmatila.
Yes. Wait.
Wait. That's turning right. Anyways, what is going on? I would like to know as well. Anyways, so I know what is happening. So we know the layout of a level, and we know that normally when you go with the elevator, the boss fight triggers, and then you start fighting him. You can skip this entire scene by going out of bounds and knowing the layout. So we skip the trigger to get him. Also, this guy stumbles. And you just navigate through to the final door, which is invisible but works. So you go through the door, and the game is saying like, okay, you skipped it, you're done. And because of that, we're in the next area. Also, Megan survives, but nobody cares about that. Anyways, so. And now we take a private rocket, which we steal from one of the most rich men in this game. Yeah. And while we wait, donation time.
Yeah, I want to take this time to remind everyone who wants to donate that even $10 can buy malaria pills for 20 kids. So even seemingly small donations can make a big difference for people all around the world.
Just raving a bit. Don't worry. Affirmative.
Nice dance moves again.
Alright. So this is the final area.
Enough fire pass.
Enough. This is the final area where you have to decide which ending you want. Which would be something cool if the developers had enough time, but they sadly did not. So what they did is a butting ending. And yeah, you literally have one huge area where you can just choose your ending, or you need to unlock the ending. And it's very lame because all the decisions you made before don't matter. So you only need to find them in this area and unlock them. In our case, we don't need to unlock them because we don't want to unlock them. We just want to go fast, and we're going to do that. So first of all, we go through here, and normally you need to talk with Hugh Darrow, but there is a really amazing skip which allows us to skip the entire talk, and it saves 5 minutes. So first of all, we're taking our gun out because the guns are our friends in here. Destroy this and take a box. Roll the box against yourself. Oh. One. Okay. When we do the typhoon, as I mentioned before, it pushes you back and up. And we hit the trigger, go through the door. Oh, it didn't work. Wow. But I loaded... Okay, wait, let me try something. If it's not working, I'll just... I got it, but on the wrong angle. Okay, hold on. I'll do it. Backup strats, don't worry about it. Okay, no, I'm just loading. So normally, what I did, I loaded the trigger for the right area, but I didn't get through. So sadly, I need to do this again. There's a backup where if you get the trigger, you can clip yourself through the wall. If you don't get it, then yeah, you need to just do this again. So we do it again. So typhoon. Excuse me? All right. Excuse-moi. Miro kitchen. Wow, I can already predict that I'm going overestimate because the loading times are for some reason really weird. If you might realize, the FPS are normally at 80 frames, and it's supposed to stay at that. For some reason it drops to 20, and the loading times are bound to the FPS. Hey, we got through. Finally. So I'm really sorry for that. I don't know why it's happening, but oh well. Anyways, we're just going to run through here, because this is like a huge hallway, and this is where you can decide or find the extra bosses to get their hidden endings. Well, not really hidden endings, but basically their endings. Sauvez-nous, par pitié. Sauvez-nous. Okay. And this section is normally filled with crazy people, but because we know where they are, we can just skip them, and that's what we're doing. So also, I stole one of the gas grenades in FEMA, and we're going to use this. So the next section is basically another area where we don't want to be seen. And it's, fun fact, it's called Star Wars Bridge. When Dr. T-Chops was doing the auto splitter for this game, he figured out that they called it that way. Why? Nobody knows, but they called it that way. So I throw the gas grenade, throw this over. Excuse me? I need, okay. So there's a bad thing, those crazy... What?
Just as planned.
That never happened before. Okay. Okay, I'm a bit surprised by that. Anyways, the crazy people can slow you down by hitting you, and that is really, really bad. We don't really want that to happen, so we normally turn ourselves invisible. Alright, this is what I wanted to do. Take the box with me.
The other way was funnier.
Yeah, and we go through this. So once again, now we're going to destroy our own ram. Oh no, we shock ourselves, because this way we deactivate the Icarus landing system, and in this case we need it because there's an elevator which takes normally 2 minutes to get you to the end boss. It's just slow, we don't want that. So what we do is we shock ourselves, then go to the end and just take the door to start the fight. Okay, I need to focus for this. This is a very hard boss fight, so I need to do this, and okay, she's dead, never mind.
Nice, first try.
Alright, so the laser gun, this is the reason we take it. It's very overpowered because it goes through any kind of obstacles. And because there's unbreakable glass, we can just shoot there and immediately kill her. Lasers are awesome. Okay, also we're almost done. And time. Yeah, this is really bad. I'm a bit... Yeah, I can't do anything about loading time, so this kinda sucks, but... Anyways, otherwise it went pretty well. We had some hilarious time, so yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for joining in, hope you enjoyed it. This was Deus Ex Human Revolution, hope you liked it. Support this cause, ESA Event, and yeah. Next coming up is my double, so stay there, enjoy Henny, and thanks for watching. See you next time, bye bye.